What is going on, everybody? Your boy BLSG is back for another game preview live stream. In this one today, we have the 1-0 Philadelphia Eagles taking on the 1-0 San Francisco 49ers. And I feel like, in my opinion, this is going to be a tough game for both teams to play. I never got to record my game preview yesterday, so I'm going to do the preview on this live. That's why it is called Live Game Preview, as you guys see on the title. But we're going to go through my preview today, which I should have had out yesterday, but I never had the chance to. So we're going to go through that in a moment. I'm going to, at this point, probably just wait until people get in here. What is going on, everybody? Guys, if you didn't know this, I was going to be late originally because I was outside from my house for a little bit, and I ended up actually making it back in time about, I would say, 10 minutes before the stream was scheduled. But I took some extra time just to prepare for this one, and I ended up making it on time. But apart from that, I started late, I know, but at the end of the day, it's like let's just start the stream, do this and that. But what is going on, everybody? I'm just gonna start the preview now, and hopefully people will show up. But anyway, let's just get right into it. So the Eagles and the 49ers are going head-to-head in this matchup, and this is going to be a pretty good matchup in Philadelphia with all those roaring fans back in the Philadelphia Eagles home opener. And this one will be a really good game for both teams. Sirianni versus Kyle Shanahan in a duel in Philadelphia on the East Coast. And this will be a great matchup to just see overall. And I really think this is going to be a good game. I'm not going to lie. So at the end of the day, I just think that the Philadelphia Eagles might have what it takes to pull out this win. So anyway, let's just get right into it. So we're going to start with my three keys of the game here. My number one key for us to win this game is to lock down on the run defense. Yes, the Philadelphia Eagles last week against the Falcons did struggle when it came to their run defense. Their pass defense was pretty good. Their secondary looked good. Their linebackers looked good. And the defensive line looked good at pressuring Matt Ryan. But this is Jimmy Garoppolo now. And this is going to be a much bigger challenge because Garoppolo, in my opinion, knows how to where and how to place the ball. And Trey Lance will be used as a decoy. So that might be another key for me to win, for us to winning this game. We got to lock down the run defense. We got to stop their running back, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the name of their running back is Elijah Mitchell. He went off last week, and I feel like if our run defense can't do anything, he'll have another great game this week. My number two key for us to win this game is this one's going to go to Nick Sirianni, but I feel like we have to lock down on the run defense. Lock down when it comes to coaching the plays. Because Nick Sirianni, I mean, he coached a great game. I mean, there were a few plays that were kind of up and down. There were a few plays that I wasn't too impressed with. We were running the ball on 3rd and long. We were running the ball on 2nd and long. We were passing the ball on 3rd and short. Sirianni, what you got to do, you got to pass the ball on any down with long yardage, and you got to run the ball with short yardage. At least less than 5 yards, that's when you can run the ball with either Miles Sanders or Kenny Gainwell. You have to run it with them when it's 5 yards or less. But you got to call the passes when the downage is more than 5 yards away to the first down marker. So my number two keys just to coach a little bit better by Sirianni, even though he had great coaching game last week. There were a few plays that I was a little iffy about. And my number three key for us to winning this game is to protect Jalen Hurts. Yes, the San Francisco 49ers, they're bringing their guys back. They got Nick Bosa back. They have Javon Kinlaw I believe they have Eric Armstead, and I think they are going to start Dee Ford. So we really have got to protect Jalen Hurts in this game. Even though Jalen Hurts is a mobile quarterback, I feel like we still have to protect the guy because, in my opinion, that rush is going to be heavy and big pressure on the quarterback. And a big matchup that we are waiting to see and seeing if one of our offensive linemen will be able to take care of it is Jordan Mailata against Nick Bosa, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Bosa is not a baby anymore. Nick Bosa, when you're facing a Bosa brother like a Nick Bosa or a Joey Bosa, when you're facing a Bosa brother, you got to be ready to go and you have got to be locked in. You got to be locked in when a Bosa brother is coming at you. And this is going to be a pretty good test for Jordan Mailata. This might be one of his toughest battles of the year when it comes to the left defensive end. And I feel like Nick Bosa is going to bring on that pressure to Jordan Mailata. But I think Mailata, when he showed his footage of him doing rugby and stiff arming guys over, he looked really good. That's what he's got to do to Nick Bosa, but he's just got to block and protect Jalen Hurts' blind side. And at the end of the day, it's gonna be a tough battle, but it can go either way, to be honest, ladies and gentlemen. Mailata with the huge test, two young guys going at it. Bosa coming off an injury. Bosa's gonna want some revenge from last year, coming off that injury, and he's gonna wanna bite. He's gonna wanna do everything that he can to make sure that Jordan Mailata does not get that advantage. But I'm hoping Jordan Mailata can protect Jalen Hurts' blind side very well. And I actually have a fourth key for us to win this game, and that is to watch out for when the San Francisco 49ers put in Trey Lance as a decoy. Yes, I feel like the 49ers, they're going to use Trey Lance as a decoy, and I feel like that has been the Eagles' problems in the past, and I honestly feel like it might be a problem for them to start out in this game because Trey Lance is going to come in as a decoy, and you never know what this man's going to do. He threw a touchdown pass against the Lions, but again, that's the Lions' defense. Lions' defense stinks. They don't have a pretty good defense. I think, in my opinion, we might be able to stop Trey Lance, but Trey Lance might get a few plays on us, might fool us a couple times, but at the end of the day, I feel like we may have a good chance to lock down Trey Lance when he comes in as a decoy. And Kyle Shanahan is not afraid to take risks and end up having Trey Lance as a decoy when he comes in and he ends up making something happen in order for his team to succeed. So my two standout Eagles are going to come up next. My number one standout Eagle for this game, I'm gonna have to say Jalen Hurts. I think Jalen Hurts, the way he played in the Falcons game, I think he can bring that same energy and the same way he played against the San Francisco 49ers team in the Philadelphia Eagles home opener. I really think that Jalen Hurts can honestly have another great game. He'll run out of the pocket. He'll pass the ball if he needs to. And he will end up getting the ball to his receivers like a Devontae Smith, a Jalen Reagor, a Greg Ward, a Quez Watkins. He will end up getting the ball to those guys. And at the end of the day, they're just going to be able to get the balls from Jalen Hurts. I have Jalen Hurts as my number one standout Eagle. My number two standout Eagle, I'm going to have to say the same ones as last week. So Jalen Hurts was my first standout Eagle. My second standout Eagle, I'm going to say Devontae Smith. Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith as a big connection. They have that connection together. And really, at the end of the day, I feel like Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith, if there are big plays down the field where Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith will connect on each other, I feel like the link is going to explode I feel like they're just going to explode when it comes to those two connecting with each other because they have the connection from Alabama. They brought it in the first game last week against Atlanta, and they ended up finding a way to make sure that they have that connection together once again because it was a while before week one since Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith were together, but now they're back and they it looked like they haven't even lost it one bit. So let's get into my breakout Eagle now. My breakout Eagle for this game, for this one, I'm going to say it's a member from our secondary, and I'm going to say that my breakout Eagle is going to be Darius Slay. I think Darius Slay, depending on who he's covering, whether if it is a Deebo Samuel, whether if it is a Brandon Ayuk, if he's definitely going to be covering one of those receivers. I feel like it's going to be Deebo Samuel after what Deebo Samuel did to the Lions last week. I think Darius Slay will do much better, and he will lock down Deebo Samuel, in my opinion. I think that is who he's going to be matched up against. And I think Jonathan Gannon's going to play Darius Slay very well, even though there are guys like a Steve Nelson, like an Anthony Harris, like a Marcus Epps that know how to lock down. I feel like they're not going to be enough, and I think Darius Slay is going to have a pretty good game. I feel like he's going to do pretty good against Deebo Samuel, and I feel pretty confident in Darius Slay in this game. With all that being said, let's get into my hot take before we get into my score prediction. So my hot take for this game, it's going to be a pretty good one. And like I said earlier, this is going to be my hot take. Jalen Hurts will throw a bomb down the field to Devontae Smith. And not only that, the link will explode when the connection happens. I think Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith, they still have the connection from when they were at Bama. Jalen Hurts knows how to place the ball to Devontae Smith. And I feel like since it's at home and it's in the home opener, I think Jalen Hurts will definitely find some way to get to Devontae Smith, and Devontae Smith will be blowing out the 49ers defender that he is facing, in my opinion. I mean, Devontae Smith, like what negative thing can you say about Devontae Smith? He has great route running. He has great hands. There's nothing really negative you can say about Devontae Smith. He was one of the best wide receivers in the draft class, and he's showing why he is one of the best wide receivers this year. He showed that last week, and I'm expecting pretty much the same thing this week from Devontae. And I think Jalen Hurts will throw a beautiful pass to Devontae Smith because they got to get that connection, and I think that connection continues. With all that being said, let's get into what you guys have been waiting for, and that's my score prediction. Score prediction for this game, I feel like this is going to be a tough one between the two teams, and in my opinion, I feel like this will be a very competitive game. This may go back and forth. Who knows how it's going to end up, but in my opinion, I see the Eagles coming just a little bit short in this game. I have them coming short in this game 30-27, as the Eagles are going to lose this one by a game-winning field goal by Robbie Gould. I know that you guys might be like, oh, Robbie Gould's missed a lot. Oh, Robbie Gould's not going to do good. Listen. Robbie Gould, I get that he's missed a lot. I get it. But in my opinion, I feel like Robbie Gould, if it's going to come down to a field goal for the win, and if the 49ers are the team kicking it, I feel like Robbie Gould is not going to miss. I feel like he's not going to miss a game winner like he did pretty much last week against the Lions. I feel like he's not going to do that again. I feel like he's not going to make that same mistake. I feel like he's going to have what it takes to end up trying to win this game for the San Francisco 49ers, and I have us losing this game 30-27. It's going to be a close one. Jalen Hurts and Garoppolo are going to go at it. Mark my words right now. But I feel like Bosa is going to give Jordan Mailata a big challenge ahead of him, and I understand that a guy like a D Ford will give Lane Johnson a challenge, but I think Lane Johnson is going to take advantage because Lane Johnson's a veteran and he knows how to block for a quarterback, despite the fact that he's getting up there in age. And at the end of the day, it'll just end up being a close game, but a close loss for the Philadelphia Eagles. They will lose this game 30-27, in my opinion. And that's it for me, man. I have the Niners squeaking it out in a really tight game. I really think the Eagles, they definitely have a chance to win. They definitely do. They definitely got a chance to win this game, but I feel like the 49ers, what they showed against the Lions, I know they almost blew that lead, which they should have never done in the first place, but can the Eagles take advantage? I'm not sure if they can, but this game can go either way. The scores might be flip-flopped. It might be this and that. But at the end of the day, I have the 49ers squeaking this one out. And before we continue this preview, let's go ahead and hear a word from this. My bad. Let's go ahead and hear a word from today's sponsor. Do you want to get an advantage over your sports book? Do you want to know the spreads? Do you want to know the over-under? Do you want to bet on who's going to win each game? Go over and head over to the score, and they will give you some awesome updates. They will give you updates right before game time. They will help you out with your bets. They will give you immediate updates on whether if it's an injury, whether if it's any piece of news, if it's a trade piece of news, any news that you have and want to know, they will have immediately. And they're just a great app to use, and they definitely know what they are talking about. They know what they're trying to set you up with. They want you to win that money. And guys, the best thing of all, it's free. You don't have to honestly even have a discount. You don't even need to have anything. It's free. Just make an account on the score, and you are instantly locked in to win some bets. And you can even chat with other viewers and give your opinions on the certain game. It can be used for literally almost every single league. It can be used for NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, college football, college basketball. The list goes on and on and on. Every single sport that you can think of, the score will literally have it. So go to the score and type it in on the Google Play Store, or you can go ahead and hit the link in the description to go ahead and download the score. They have been helping me out with some serious bets on over-unders, covering spread covers, and they've been helping me out really decently. So go over, click the link in the description, or go download it on the Google Play Store. The score, that is lowercase T-H-E, capital S-C-O-R-E. Go download it today. Go download it right now. Link in the description, or go to the Google Play Store. Go download it today. And like I said, let's get right back into the preview. All right, man. We are back. Shout out to the score for sponsoring this video. I greatly appreciate what they have been doing over there. Guys, definitely go over and go download the score. They will have some awesome bets. There are no discounts. There's no buy-ins. There's no nothing like that. It's completely free. All you got to do is just make an account. So definitely go download the score. It will definitely help you out with your bets, and it will definitely help out with everything that you need. But what is going on, especially to my guy Nightings in here? What is going on, my guy? What's going on? I'm excited. You already know, my guy. I'm excited too, man. This is going to be a really good game to watch, honestly. I'm really excited for this game, man. It can honestly go either way, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, I really feel like Jimmy G, Kyle Shanahan, Trey Lance, and this whole squad will find a way to just squeak it out. I have them winning 30-27. And besides, who are we going to put on George Kittle? I feel like we can't put a safety on him like an Anthony Harris. I feel like we cannot do that. We either have got to put Alex Singleton or Eric Wilson on George Kittle. We need a linebacker on George Kittle, and one of those two have got to be the guys to do it. We might honestly do Eric Wilson because I don't need Alex Singleton getting stiff-armed like Joe Osman did in Week 11 last season against the Cleveland Browns by Nick Chubb. I don't need that happening again to any of our players. I will take Eric Wilson or Alex Singleton on George Kittle any day of the week, and as long as it's one of them and it's not Jannard Avery, I will take that any day of the week. So I feel like we also got to lock down George Kittle because Kittle is no baby anymore. Kittle is a beast. He knows how to play the game of football, and man, does he know how to run the routes. So we have got to lock down George Kittle ASAP. As soon as the Philadelphia Eagles step on that field, they have to be ready to go at the home opener because I don't want to see any disappointed Eagles fans. I don't want to see any of that. I want us to come out with the win. I want us to win that game. It's going to be a really good game. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be really good. Jalen Hurts and Garoppolo, as well as Trey Lance, are going to go at it, as well as Sirianni versus Kyle Shanahan. They're all going to go at it at the end of the day. I don't want any sad Eagles fans. Neither do every Eagles fan that is watching the stream right now. Nobody wants sad Eagles fans at the link, and I don't want to have to go and deal with this. And at the end of the day, I feel like the Eagles will end up just losing this game barely. I think Jalen Hurts will play a great game, though. I think Devontae Smith will play a great game. Jalen Reagor is also going to play a great game, in my opinion. I feel like these guys are going to play great games, and in my opinion, the 49ers might come out with the win because they didn't make the full West Coast trip. They started out in California and San Francisco, and they went all the way out, but they stopped at West Virginia to spend pretty much the night there, and then they went up to Philly to not make it too long of a trip. So at the end of the day, I hope that the trip gives them a disadvantage, but I feel like it's not going to give them a disadvantage at the same time because I feel like the Niners have some big weapons to send at the Eagles, but I feel like the Eagles can lock down. So this game can also go either way, in my opinion. So that's pretty much it for me, man. I don't know what else to say. I'm really excited for this game. I'm excited to see Jalen Hurts in this game, Miles Sanders in the backfield, Devontae Smith, Jalen Reagor. I'm excited to see everybody. The biggest challenge is going to be Nick Bosa against Jordan Mailata, though. It's going to be the biggest challenge for both sides because who's going to prove themselves right and who's going to prove themselves wrong? Who's going to do this and that? Who's going to do that stuff? Will Mailata be the star or will Nick Bosa be the star off injury? Who knows, man? It can be a tough battle. It can honestly go either way. And in my opinion, I feel like Mailata might win the battle by just a little bit because Bosa is coming off injury, and who knows, man? He could be a little rusty coming out of the gate because he was out for pretty much the whole year last year. So who knows what will happen to that battle between Mailata and Bosa, a rugby player against a Bosa brother who played at Ohio State. It's going to be a great battle. It's going to be a great battle. The way Mailata looked last week against the Falcons, and I know it's the Falcons, I know, but the way he looked last week against the Falcons, he looked really good. The only sack that was given up, because we only allowed one sack in that game, the only sack we given up was by Lane Johnson because Lane Johnson let go of the Falcons defender, and the Falcons defender was able to sack him. So it went against Lane Johnson for just that pretty much. And another thing that we got to do is stop getting so many false starts on the offensive line. That is really starting to annoy me. Everyone keeps jumping off sides. Lane Johnson gets all the calls. Brandon Brooks gets all the calls. Samalu gets all the calls. Jordan Mailata's getting some calls for the false starts. And I feel like that needs to stop today because you can't allow anyone like a Nick Bosa to just come up and sack your quarterback like that. You just can't allow it. Because Bosa is a beast, and at the end of the day, you can't allow any of these guys to get to Jalen Hurts. You just can't. You just can't, man. And no one else is really chatting it up in here, so come on, guys, give me some thoughts. I want some thoughts in the chat. I want some thoughts on the game. What are your keys to winning? Who are your standout Eagles? Who's your breakout Eagle? Do you have a hot take? And what's your score prediction? I want it all, man. I want it all. Before we get out of here and before we get up out of here and go watch the game, hoping for an Eagles dub, not an L. L right there. Well, it looks like everyone left. Well, man, before we get up out of here, let's just go ahead and hear one last word from today's sponsor. Do you guys want an advantage on your sports book? Do you want all the instant updates? Go ahead and download the Score. They are doing some big things over there. They are giving you guys easy bets. They're giving you injury updates. They're giving you over-unders. They're giving you spread covers. They're giving you whatever you need to be successful in your bet. And they're giving you what you need to hopefully win some money. And guess what, guys? Unlike all these other apps like a BetQL or anything like that, you don't have to honestly waste your money. You don't even have to use a discount. All you have to do is make an account and you have the score on your phone. And that's all you need in order to get the app. You got to download the app, just make an account, and then you have it. You don't need any discounts. So it is great to have that betting app in the score. And it's just so great to just have on your phone for whenever you need to go ahead and make some easy bets. It has really helped me out, and it'll help you guys out as well. It'll help you out for the NFL games today. It'll help you out for MLB and NHL, NFL, college football, college basketball. It'll help you out with almost every sport that you like. Whatever sport you want to bet on, it has right there. So go ahead and download the score today, and all you got to do is just make an account, folks. You don't need to make any buy-ins or anything like that. You don't need any discounts. You don't need $10 to have anything like the score. So go ahead, download the score today. It is really a great app to use. It's been helping me out with some bets, and it can help you guys out too. So go ahead and hit the link in the description below to go download the score, or go to the Google Play Store. Go download it today, make an account, and you have it on your phone, and you have a great betting resource to those who want to make some bets today, especially on the NFL games, and especially on my Birds, man, especially on my Eagles, baby. That's all I need. That's all I need. Just go download the score. It's a great app to use, and it really has helped me out, and I can help you guys out too. Again, go hit the link in the description below, or go to the Google Play Store and go download it today. And like I said, let's get back to the rest of the live stream. All right, guys, definitely go ahead and download the score. It has really been an amazing app, and I think you guys will also really like to have that app yourself. It will really help you out with some bets, and it really has helped me out too. But Nightings also has something else to say. He said, I got you muted, sorry, because I'm voice chatting with someone. That's fine, man, that's fine. Do whatever you need to do, man. And we got a 49ers fan in the chat. I'm hoping I'm going to say this right. But Rene Cruz says, let's go diehard faithful San Francisco 49ers Empire. Hey, appreciate you for stopping by. I don't get many other outside fan bases on my live streams. And I appreciate you for stopping by, not being too toxic or anything like that. So I appreciate you for coming in and just supporting your boy. Yeah, man, I feel like this will be a close game. Definitely will be close between Hurts versus Garoppolo and Trey Lance. And definitely going to be probably a pretty good coach game by both Kyle Shanahan and Nick Sirianni. So we're going to see what happens, man. Hopefully we will be seeing an Eagles dub and seeing 2-0 as the record and not a 1-1. Hopefully we will be seeing a 49ers 1-1 record. But at the end of the day, don't want to be too toxic. I know I got to give the 49ers credit for what they have done in order to bring their guys back, in order to bring it on. And at the end of the day, just hopefully the Eagles will find a way to win this game, but the 49ers will bring on the competition. I'm going to admit that right now. It's going to be a great game. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty excited for this game. The spread for this game, if you guys wanted to know, is 49ers by a field goal, which is why I said the final score was going to be 30-27. It might come down to a field goal, either by Jake Elliott or Robbie Gould. Who knows who will end up with the win? But hopefully the Eagles will come out with the win in this one. Hopefully we're seeing 2-0 from the Eagles and not 1-1 from our Philadelphia Eagles. Rene Cruz said, let's go Flyers, flyered up bullies. You already know, man. At least you support the Flyers, and I appreciate that as well. I appreciate that. I'm an all Philly fan when it comes to all four major sports. But when it comes to college, I am an Ohio State Buckeyes fan. I know you guys might be thinking, are you crazy? Why are you a Buckeyes fan? You're supposed to be supporting the Pennsylvania team. You're supposed to be supporting Penn State. I don't support Penn State, guys. I really don't. I don't. I've been an Ohio State Buckeyes fan for my whole life. I mean, the teams I do give respect to, there's mainly another team I give respect to, and that's Notre Dame. Notre Dame's my second favorite college team, honestly. And at the end of the day, I feel like everyone keeps asking me how and why am I a Ohio State Buckeyes fan when it comes to college stuff. But let me tell you guys why. My mom actually grew up in Ohio, so she literally became a Buckeyes fan and ended up having to be a Buckeyes fan. And then we became Buckeyes fans, myself and my dad. We both became Buckeyes fans too. So at the end of the day, we are now Buckeyes fans for life. We don't like the Nittany Lions. We don't like them in 100 years. I don't want to hear all the Nittany Lions fans in here saying, oh, we beat Auburn. Oh, y'all barely beat Tulsa. Yeah, be quiet, Nittany Lions fans. I don't give a crap about any of that. I don't care. We won. We're 2-1 on the year. You guys are whatever your record is at this point. But I feel like at this point now, the Ohio State Buckeyes have got to win out to have a chance to win this game today. We'll be on here for maybe like 10 more minutes. So we'll see what happens. We'll be on here for about 10 more minutes. And then I'm going to go watch the game. And we hope for an Eagles dub, not an L on the forehead. And hopefully we're going to see a Philadelphia Eagles win, not a loss. So we're just going to keep grinding, man. We're going to keep doing what we always do. And can't wait, man. This is going to be great. This is going to be a great game. This might be one of the best games in the history of Philadelphia. Renee Cruz said, love my Flyers since 1982, 16 years old. Jeez. Wow. That's impressive. Since 1982, you love the Flyers. And I love my Flyboys too, man. I love my Flyboys too. I love my Broad Street Bullies. I love them. They're the Broad Street Bullies, and I love them. I love my Broad Street Bullies, man. My Broad Street Bullies hope to have better success than what they did last season. Last season, they choked the second half of their season, and that was just absolutely unacceptable. They should have never had that in the first place, honestly. They should have never done that in the first place. They should have been sticking with what they were doing. They should have been doing this. They should have been doing that. And at the end of the day, I love my Flyboys, man. I love my Flyboys. I love my Sixers, even though they choked in back-to-back years in the playoffs. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about that. I really don't want to talk about it at all. And when it comes to my Phillies, man, it's a little up and down depending on who they're playing. Whether if they played the Mets last night, they got the win. I'm happy about that. So I'm happy with my Phils right now. The Phils can be up and down for me depending if I like them or not. But like at the end of the day, I feel like the Eagles might have a chance to win this game. But I only said that the 49ers will win because of George Kittle. George Kittle might lead his Niners down the field. Honestly. Renee Cruz said, good luck, good sportsmanship with a little healthy trash talking to your Eagles. She meant to say Eagles, but let's go Niners. Hey, I appreciate you for stopping by. You're definitely not a toxic Niners fan, and I appreciate you for coming in and supporting your boy as an Eagles fan. And I appreciate that. I don't like toxic people in here. Toxic people get timed out or blocked from the channel. They do. It's just what happens. They either get blocked or they get timed out on the channel. Whether if they're toxic, if they're spamming or being disrespectful, those are the people that get timed out, honestly. But yeah, man, I really don't got too much else to say. And at the end of the day, it's just going to be a great game overall between my Philadelphia Eagles right there against the San Francisco 49ers. It's going to be a great game in Philadelphia. Eagles home opener. It's going to be a great game. This is going to be a really good game for both teams. I have that feeling. It's going to be a great game for both teams. But yeah, man, I really don't have too much else to say, so I think I'm going to end it here. Thank y'all for so much for stopping by. I know there wasn't too many people in here, but people are probably preparing for the game. They might even be at the game today for the Eagles home opener. But yeah, man, I'm just going to end it here. Thank y'all so much for coming by. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Help your boy out. Give him a sub. Give him a hit the thumbs up button. Hit the like button. The like button's what it's called. And definitely go download the score, man. Definitely go download the score. That's lowercase THE, capital SCORE. All one word. Definitely go download the app today. It's definitely a great app to help you out with some great bets that you guys can win. You don't even need money to even get the app. All you got to do is just make an account. That's all you got to do. You don't need any credit cards. You don't need this, that. You just got to make an account. That's all you need. You got to download the app, make an account, and you definitely have the score just for free, just by making an account. No discounts, no nothing. So that's pretty much it for me, man. Go download the score today, and go like, comment, subscribe. Hit the sub button for your boy. Really help me out. Would help me out. Definitely want to collab with someone soon. Hopefully I can get someone here on the channel or myself on their channel soon, hopefully. So if that happens, I'll let y'all know where you can find us at, me or the other person at. I'll let y'all know, and this will be a great game, man. The Eagles game is going to be great. Hope to do something big with some other content creators soon. And yeah, man, thank y'all for coming in. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Peace.